And IEBC have clashed over what would be the likely cost of the proposed referendum in the validated BBI report. While appearing before the Public Accounts Committee, IEBC officials told the committee that holding a referendum will cost the country about 14 billion shillings. This even as Raila Odinga maintains that it should be nothing more than 2 billion shillings. Both the ODM leader and IEBC released statements today maintaining their stance while throwing jabs at each other. Here now is what they had to say, and Raila Odinga sending a statement, of course saying that elections have become one of the major avenues for reaping off the country through various schemes, and saying that among countries with established tradition of holding regular elections, the cost per voter ranges from approximately $1 to $2, and saying that there is absolutely no excuse why Kenya, with a long history of holding elections, should pay more. Raila Odinga then going ahead to say that the 14 billion shillings that the IEBC is talking about is not only outrageous, but also a manifestation of the institution's insensitivity to the changes Kenyans are crying for in the management of public affairs. So, of course, he also added that shortly, they will be picking a team to sit with the IEBC and itemize what will lead to a cost-effective referendum exercise and elections. IEBC seems to be determined never to develop an operational performance that contains cost. So then, the IEBC sent a statement in a very quick rejoinder responding to ODM leader Raila Odinga, saying that the figures they have are informed by, previous experience in managing elections, and of course said that the commission considers the statement very unfortunate and lacks objectivity and understanding of the conduct of elections. Of course, referring to the statement by Raila Odinga there, and of course went ahead to put up this table that you're seeing on your screen on their experience from the previous referendum, the 2010 referendum, with 12.6 million registered voters, 27,000, slightly more than 27,000 polling stations, and it cost 10 billion, and a cost per voter was 794. So saying 2017 fresh presidential elections with 19.6 million registered voters and 40,000 polling stations, it cost them 11.9 billion shillings. So, of course, giving estimates of a proposed referendum in 2021, 19.6 million registered voters. Put a star there, meaning there is a registration process ongoing, so this number could be higher. With, again, more than 40,000 polling stations, the number could be higher. So estimating this to be 13.7 billion Kenya shillings, a cost per voter at 698. And of course, going ahead to say that the commission will prepare a detailed budget once it receives notification to conduct a referendum, and such a budget will be presented to relevant institutions for approval. The commission goes ahead to say that it wishes to assure all stakeholders and the general public that it will continue to operate independently and shall not be subject to the direction or control of any person or authority pursuant to Article 249 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. So we'll be really following up this story, seeing how this will pan out, even as they continue throwing jabs at each other. Raila Odinga says it should be nothing more than 2 billion shillings. IEBC says it will take at least 14 billion shillings. And of course, Kenyans asking, do we have 14 billion shillings for a referendum, especially now with the country ravaged by COVID-19?